The January 19th preview sets a heavy emotional tone right away, beginning with Leo Stark's quiet heartbreak during Trey Black DiMera's christening. Although Leo and Javi Hernandez are both present as the baby's godparents, their physical separation in the church reflects the emotional distance between them. Javi is focused on family, smiling and celebrating the moment, while Leo sits behind him, visibly crushed. This isn't just about a seating arrangement, it's a visual reminder that Leo has already lost Javi, even before he's officially gone. When Leo catches up to Javi outside after the ceremony, the moment becomes even more painful. Javi makes it clear he has a plane to catch and that Leo shouldn't get his hopes up. Leo's response, that he has no intention of saying goodbye, shows denial and desperation. He's not ready to accept that this chapter of his life is ending, even though Javi already has. Meanwhile, the custody storyline reveals just how deeply the adults' conflict is affecting the children involved. Thomas DiMera returns to Salem with Jack Devereaux and Jennifer Horton Devereaux, and while the adults head into mediation, Thomas is left alone with Jeremy Horton. In a heartbreaking confession, Thomas admits that he feels like everyone is angry at each other because of him. This moment underscores the emotional damage custody battles can cause. Thomas internalizes the conflict, believing he's the problem rather than recognizing that the adults' unresolved grief, fear, and control issues are to blame. His guilt highlights how fragile he truly is and raises concerns about whether the adults are prioritizing his emotional well-being over winning the dispute. That concern becomes even more pronounced when Chad DiMera sits down for mediation with Jack and Jennifer. The judge directly asks Chad what solutions he proposes to resolve the custody issue, putting pressure on him to prove that his decisions are about stability and healing, not control or unresolved resentment. Chad is being forced to articulate a plan that truly benefits the children, and this moment could determine whether the court views him as a protective father or an obstacle to peace. The mediation scene signals that compromise may be necessary, even if no one is emotionally ready for it. Chaos erupts elsewhere when Gwen Rizek von Leuskner confronts Dimitri von Leuskner at Brady's pub. Gwen doesn't argue or threaten. She goes straight for humiliation by dumping water over Dimitri's head. The act is impulsive, public, and fueled by unresolved rage. It's Gwen lashing out because she feels powerless, betrayed, and unheard. While it may look almost comedic on the surface, it actually signals that Gwen is unraveling and that her emotional control is slipping fast. At Bayview, the situation surrounding Sophia Choi takes a darker psychological turn. Sophia writes a note to Rachel Black that reads, "I hate her." The intensity of the message suggests obsession rather than simple anger. The implication that Sophia might manipulate Rachel into targeting Holly Jonas is deeply disturbing, especially given Rachel's age and emotional vulnerability. The preview also shows Sophia preparing to slap Holly, but it's unclear whether this is a real confrontation or a fantasy playing out in Sophia's unstable mind. Either way, it confirms that Holly has become a fixation, and Sophia's behavior is escalating toward potential violence. The most explosive moment of the preview comes when Jada Hunter arrives at the Horton house. Julie Williams' shocked reaction says everything before Jada even speaks. Jada announces that there is evidence proving Jeremy Horton has been stalking Alex Kyriakis and Stephanie Johnson. This revelation immediately reframes everything viewers have seen so far. Jeremy's presence around the family, his conversations with Thomas, and his proximity to Stephanie suddenly take on a much more sinister meaning. Jada's arrest signals that the danger Stephanie feared is real, and that Alex may have been the intended target all along. Overall, the January 19th episode is about emotional fallout finally colliding with hard evidence and legal consequences. Leo is losing the man he loves, Thomas is blaming himself for adult failures, Chad is under pressure to prove his intentions, Gwen is unraveling publicly, Sophia's obsession is intensifying, and Jada's arrest exposes a hidden threat that has been lurking in plain sight. The preview makes it clear that secrets are about to come out, and the emotional damage left behind may be impossible to undo.